Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to iRacing.Outlaws TV. Tonight we come to the beautiful and always exquisite Knoxville Raceway here in Knoxville, Iowa, for what is going to be a cracking night of 360 sprint car action here at Knoxville tonight for the Asnd Evolution Retro Night here tonight. So we'll see, again, some beautiful race cars like we did on Thursday night. And we'll go have a look at some really nice race cars we saw the other night with Kyle Collins in the 1984 HM Headers GP Cars Gary Rush coloured scheme sprint car. We saw the Shell Helix #1 Brooke Tatnall sprint car as well, so back way when Brooke Tatnall was Australian champion in that race car. So as cars just rolling out onto the racetrack right now, let's get some driver introductions happening, and we'll have a look at some cars out on the speedway. So here we've got out there for tonight in a really cool colour scheme. So there is a Cricky Motorsports car, the number 10 machine of Eddie Scone, I think it's pronounced, with the Cricky Penrite Racing Osquip machine. There's a Ryco Filters car on track as well. Have a look at this race car, race fans. Michael Locke, the SLM Motorsports Castrol. Also a Gary Rush sprint car as well. Cool to see that race car out on the track for tonight. Also out there on the racetrack driving the De Bruin Motorsports number 0 car is Gordon De Bruin with the colour scheme of the Beef Packers Losowski Racing Team. See who else we've got out there for tonight. So as cars just rolling around on the racetrack at the moment. Not really a retro paint scheme, but we've got the Transport Equipment Hire Pumper Manufacturing Bunbury Toyota Cricky Motorsports KMS Hot Rod out there as well tonight. That is Jeffrey James. So obviously other cars out there as on the racetrack. We'll have a look at some other paint schemes. Coming up on the racetrack, Tony Mesmore out there as well. Race fans, that beautifully and always immaculately presented Asnd presented by Harman Designs, number 58 car. And being told it is a Doug Wolfgang inspired paint scheme. So very cool to see that race car out on the racetrack for tonight. Never disappoints, does the Asnd team with their paint schemes. Corey Borden out there as well in his standalone paint scheme. The styled imagery, Harman Designs. Ferguson Motorsport, number 7. So as the green flag has now been dropped on hot laps, cars will do a few laps around the racetrack, race fans, and we'll get this track settled in. Coming up next on the program, we'll have qualifying. Come up on the program in just a couple of minutes. Back soon. Well, race fans, as cars get set to head back to the pit area, and we will have now qualifying coming up onto the speedway, as cars will get a couple of laps to come out onto the racetrack, and we will have some lap times set on the speedway for tonight. So as track has been beautifully prepared here tonight, race fans, let's check out some cars on the racetrack right now. Rolling onto the speedway was recently deemed third in the JSI Racing Hobbs Trenching Boring 360 Sprint Car Stampede Series, driving car number 88. This is Cody Malley. Cody Malley in car number 88, the Factory Cane Shocks, Trent Designs, number 88 entry. So as Cody heads down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4. And Cody will set a lap time, bangs 1 in the books. And currently sits second quick with a 15.596. Justin Wright is currently a quick time man with a 15.556. Justin Wright in the Nick Leonard Racing Association, which you'll see Speed Shop, number 78 car. As Malley doesn't go any quicker on his lap. So Justin Wright heading back to the pit area. Eddie Scone out there as well. That Cricky Motorsports painted number 10 car. Eddie is third quick with a 15.603. Beautifully Ron Cricky painted paint scheme. As we'll check out some laps as well. There is Jordan Rutledge out there on the racetrack in the 114 car for tonight. So cool to see Jordan out there on the racetrack. Jordan is fifth quick with a 15.606. So cool to see Jordan Rutledge out there for tonight. David Harris is also on the speedway in car 77. So as David will head back to the pits, Wade Benson is out there as well. And he's just about to complete his 2 laps. And Benson is 10th quick. Can he go any faster? No, yes he does. Jumps to position 9 with a 15.685 with the Brooke Tatnall inspired Shell Helix paint scheme. Corey Borden about to attempt his 2 laps out on the racetrack for tonight. So as Borden heads through turn number 3 and 4 down the main straightaway, starts lap number 1. And Borden is 7th quick with a 15.646. Borden in that styled imagery. Harman Designs, Ferguson Motorsport, number 7 car. And as qualifying is done and dusted for tonight, your quick time man race fans here for tonight's qualifying, the Evolution Asnd series is Justin Wright with a 15.556. Cody Malley in second, Eddie Scone in position number 3. Jeffrey James, then back to Jordan Rutledge, Travis Parrott, Corey Borden, Jason Burke in position number 8. Then back to David Harris and Wade Benson to round out your 10 cars, or top 10 cars in qualifying tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your grid right now for heat race number 1. It's going to be your quick time man on the pole for heat race number 1. That would be the 78 car of Justin Wright. Position number 2 on his outside, driving car number 2. We've got to be Jeffrey James. Position number 3, driving car number 7. That'll be Corey Borden. Position number 4 on his outside, driving car number 96. That'll be Wade Benson. Tony Roffey in car number 85 will start from position number 5. Position number 6 will be car number 93 of Phil Saunders. Position number 7, driving car number 11, that'll be Jason Hansen. Position number 8, driving car number 84, that'll be Tristan Cornford. Kane McCutcheon will start the 23 car from position number 9, and Kyle Clancy will start his machine from position number 10. Race fans, as we get set right now for heat race number 1. About to line up on the racetrack as they roll out onto the speedway. Justin Wright in car number 78, always an immaculate presented race car. So let's see what happens here in heat race number 1. As cars will get set to launch next time around the racetrack. Heat race number 1, 8 laps is the distance. here for the Asnd Evolution Retro Night. And we will get set to let them go this time by around the racetrack. Very cool to see that Shell Helix paint scheme out on the racetrack for tonight. Wade Benson behind the wheel of that race car. Starting outside of the second row. The Doug Wolfgang inspired paint scheme as well. Car 11 and car 93. 11 is Jason Hansen and 93 of Phil Saunders. Well, race fans, let's get set to go. 8 laps on the board. Heat race number 1. Here for the Asnd Evolution 360 Sprint Car Series here at Knoxville Raceway. Justin Wright and Jeff James on the front row. 8 laps on the board as they wait exorbitantly for the green lights, and green lights are on. We are green for heat race number 1. Jeff James was holding back big time in the number 2 car. So as Corey Borden now up into the second position. Tony Roffey in the George Tatnall inspired Winfield Racing Express. Car number 85 back there in position number 3 at the moment as Justin Wright leads the way in the NLRA Majula C Speed Shop King Race Designs number 78 car. As he heads down the back chute into corners number 3 and 4 this time by. Right through turn number 3 and 4 down the main straightaway as we go into turn number 1 and 2. Corey Borden back there in second, knocking on the rear nerf bar of the 78 car right now. Through turn number 3 and 4 we go this time by down the main straightaway as it's all on. Here for heat race number 1 into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Down the main straightaway, Justin Wright is your race leader. Corey Borden back there in second. Then you're back to Tony Roffey. And Wade Benson having a good little ding-dong battle for third. Here comes Borden looking to the inside on Justin Wright. Borden down to the bottom side of the racetrack. They go side by side down the main straightaway. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Corey Borden has the race lead by the inch of the race car, if you don't mind. Oh, parks it on the snout of the 78 car. Corey Borden into the infield safety catch fence. So we're going to go yellow. Yes, we are. As the yellow lights now come out onto the racetrack, and we'll settle these cars down and get set to go one more time. So unfortunately, Corey Borden, the car involved in the caution, parked it right on the snout of the 78 car of Justin Wright, and unfortunately Wright sort of really had nowhere to go. Obviously Corey Borden showing his displeasure about the incident, but nonetheless, obviously when you're at fault, bit of a different story. So thank you for everyone with the likes and the shares. Hopefully we can get more people on board with this one. As if you've never seen sprint car racing before, check it out on YouTube. As we are live here every week here on iRacing Outlaws TV. Yes, this is a video game. If this is the first time you're tuning in. And these are real life drivers. This is not an AI session. These are real life people sitting in a simulator. And we like to get on here and make sure that you guys know that sprint car racing is a definite thing here across the world. Definitely massive across America, and also definitely massive here across Australia as well. So this racetrack, Knoxville Raceway, located in Knoxville, Iowa, home to one of the biggest sprint car races on the planet, the NOS Energy Drink Knoxville Nationals, presented by Casey's. always a thing here at Knoxville Raceway. As we go back to green right now here on the iRacing.com service. Into turn number 1 and 2. Justin Wright is your race leader heading down the back straight away. Tony Roffey now up to position number 2. Wade Benson back there in position number 3 right now. Saunders looking to come through as well in car number 93. The Doug Wolfgang inspired Asnd presented by Humber Designs number 93 car as we head down the back straight away for the final time. Into turn number 3 and 4. And it will be Justin Wright. Oh, big crash in turn number 3 and 4 on the final lap as well. And Justin Wright will win heat race number 1. Jason Hansen will finish second and Jeff James will finish third. Unfortunately, a massive crash in turn number 3 and 4 has put Tony Roffey back to position number 8. Phil Saunders back to the 6th position. And Wade Benson back to position number 5. So we will check out your results coming up onto your screen for heat race number 1. There it is. Justin Wright, Jason Hansen, Jeff James, Kane McCutcheon. You're back to Wade Benson, Phil Saunders, Corey Borden, Tony Roffey, Tristan Cornford, and Kyle Clancy to round out your 10-car field here for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 about to come your way, and it will be Cody Malley in car number 88. The Factory Cane Shocks Trent Palmer Designs number 88 entry will start from position number 1. To his outside, driving car 114. That'll be Jordan Rutledge. Position number 3 inside row number 2 from the JSI Racing Sim Sports stable, the 74 car from South Australia, Jason Burke. Position number 4, driving car number 1, that'll be James McKinnon. Position number 5, driving car number 19, that'll be Ross Cheatham. Position number 6, outside row number 3, driving car number 21, Ryan Denton. Position number 7, driving car number 15, Brett Sheehan. Position number 8, driving car number 12, that'll be Axel McKinnon. Position number 9, driving car number 28, Nick Mitten. And position number 10, running out your field here for heat race number 2, driving car number 25, Nigel Seidel. Well, race fans, as cars start to roll out now here for heat race number 2, be sure to share the broadcast out with all your friends, race fans. Closed captions are available. So we will get set to go green this time by, as cars line up in 2x2 formation. So Jason Burke, very sweet looking race car, the KBT sponsored sprint car. Very nice looking ride out on the racetrack. So as we get set to let them loose this time by, Rutledge now moves up on the outside of Cody Malley. So here we go, race fans, set to go green. Heat race number 2. 8 laps on the board. We are green. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Malley, early race leader. Jason Burke looked for second. Jordan Rutledge takes it back off him. Burke into the fence in turn 1 and turn 3 and 4. On the inside of the racetrack, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow. Caution on the speedway as Jason Burke, and unfortunately it was the JPS car of James McKinnon got into the back of Jason Burke there. So unfortunately Burkey now down the back of the bus in the KBT number 74 car. Looks like might be a little bit of wing damage on the top wing of that race car. So race fans, if you have never seen a sprint car before, it is a form of a category in a form of motorsport called speedway. a lot of new people checking out the stream here tonight. So just to explain what sprint cars are, they are a aluminium chassis or aluminium tube chassis, 360 cubic inch V8 engine in front of the driver's feet. The top wing on a sprint car acts like an upside down aeroplane wing. So pretty much an aeroplane keeps the aeroplane wings keep the aeroplane up in the air and produces downforce, or a little bit opposite to that. So to keep the aeroplane up in the air, a top wing on a sprint car helps produce downforce on the top part of the race car and helps keep the race car on the racetrack. Same thing with the front wing as well. The front wing on the race car helps to keep the front end of the race car on the racetrack. Without a front wing on these sprint cars, the cars will be popping wheel stands and very uncontrollable to drive. They work off stagger as well, so the left rear tyre is smaller than the right rear tyre, and they work off stagger with the way that these sprint cars work. So as we go back green right now, racing here at Knoxville Raceway, you can see they only turn left as well. So as we go back to green here at Knoxville Raceway into turn number 3 and 4, Cody Malley is your race leader, heading down the main straightaway into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Malley heads down the back chute. Jordan Rutledge into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Here comes James McKinnon though as well on the outside of the speedway. Back through turn number 1 and 2 we go. This time by with 5 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Through turns number 3 and 4 we go though, this time by and down the main straightaway. Cody Malley is your race leader. The Factory Cane Shocks, Trent Palmer Designs, number 88 entry. Heads down the back straightaway into corners number 3 and 4. Malley right round the top side of the speedway at the moment. Into turn number 1 and 2. This time by past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame Museum and the Brian Clausen Sweet Tower. Into turn number 3 and 4. This time by Cody Malley will have 2 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Through turn number 2 and down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. How about it, race fans? Through turn number 3 and 4 and down the main straightaway, Cody Malley gets the job done. Here in heat race number 2, second will go to James McKinnon, third to Jordan Rutledge, fourth to Ross Cheatham, and fifth to Axel McKinnon in car number 12. So as we get set right now to wrap up heat race number 2, good job Cody Malley. We will take a look at your results for this heat race. So as heat race number 2 results come up onto your screen right now, Cody Malley gets the job done over James McKinnon, then back to Jordan Rutledge, Ross Cheatham, Axel McKinnon, Ryan Denton, Jason Burke, back to Brett Sheehan, Nick Mitten, and Nigel Seidel to round out your 10-car field here in heat race number 2. Heat race number 3 about to line up on the racetrack, race fans, and this one will be a belter. Eddie Scone in car number 10 will start from position number 1 to his outside driving car number 33. That'll be Travis Parrott. Position number 3, driving car number 77. That'll be David Harris. Position number 4, outside row number 2 with 18 car of Daniel Nickel. Position number 5, driving car number 31. That'll be Darren Laughlin. Position number 6, outside row number 3, driving car number 21 for SLM Motorsport. That'll be Michael Locke. Position number 7, outside row number 4, driving car number 38. That'll be Bailey Hall. Position number 8, driving car number 9. That'll be Gordon De Bruin. And position number 9, driving the number 58 car for Asnd, presented by Harman Designs, the Doug Wolfgang inspired sprint car, driving car number 58. That'll be Tony Messamore. So as we get set right now for heat race number 3 here at Knoxville Raceway. here tonight for the Asnd Evolution Retro Night. A lot of nice race cars out on the racetrack for tonight as well. So as we get set right now, race fans, heat race number 3. Eight laps on the board. We are green. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Scone is your early race leader. Down the back, straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Parrot looks to the outside on the cushion. In turn number 3 and 4, down the main straight away, 1 down and 7 to go. Travis Parrot with a slide job on Eddie Scone into turn number 1 and 2. Takes the race lead down the back straight away. Daniel Nickel back there in position number 3, looking in. Exiting turn number 4, down the main straight away we go. 2 laps down and 6 laps to go. Here in heat race number 3, as Daniel Nickel takes over the second position away from Eddie Scone. Down the main straight away we go. Parrot is your race leader, the Full Throttle Motorsports number 33 car. Cool to see Tony Loxley supporting that race team. If you are ever at a real racetrack, race fans, be sure to pick up yourself a copy of a really cool book presented by Full Throttle Publishing. So as we head through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, Travis Parrot is your race leader. Down the main straight away we go. Daniel Nickel back there in the second position. Then you go back to Eddie Scone. As we head through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, as the white flag will fly for heat race number 3. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. We're going to battle on for position number 3 right now over Eddie Scone and David Harris. Through turn number 3 and 4 though for the final time, and it will be Travis Parrot getting the job done here in heat race number 3. Second will go to Daniel Nickel, third to Eddie Scone, and fourth to David Harris. Well, race fans, as we get set right now to have a bit of a look at your results for heat race number 3. There it is on the racetrack right now, and that was your final heat race of the night for the sprint cars. So Travis Parrot, Daniel Nickel, Eddie Scone, David Harris, Bailey Hall, Darren Lofnan, I think it's pronounced, Gordon De Bruin, Michael Locke, and Tony Mesimore down the back of the bus in heat race number 3. Well, race fans, your first of 2 what should be last chance showdowns here tonight. Phil Saunders in car 93 will start on the pole position in this one. Car 21 of Ryan Denton on his outside. Darren Lofnan in car 31 will start from position number 3 with Corey Borden in car 7 from position number 4. Position number 5 inside row number 3, driving car number 74 tonight. That'll be Jason Burke. Position number 6. Outside row number 3 for De Bruin Motorsport, that'll be Gordon De Bruin. Position number 7, driving car number 85, the Winfield Racing Express inspired sprint car, will be Tony Roffey in position number 7. Position break, driving car number 15, that will be Brett Sheehan. Position 9, driving car number 21, that'll be Michael Locke. Position number 10, driving car number 84, that'll be Tristan Cornford. Position number 11 will be the 28 car of Nick Midden. And position number 12, driving car number 58, that will be Tony Mesimore. And then we also have down the back of the bus Kyle Clancy and Nigel Seidel as we get set right now for tonight's last chance qualifier. gets it right now for a 12 lap last chance qualifier here tonight, race fans. Jason Burke starting from position number 5 in this one. Can he make it to the A main tonight? What can be done? Oh, look at this. Cars all over the racetrack. On the green start. I don't think that's going to fly. With race control. No, sir. Yellow lights are on. So it looks like a couple of cars had actually been taken out on that start there. So unfortunately, Jason Burke, one of those cars in the pit area. Unfortunately for Burkey, beautifully presented race car. The number 74 entry. Now back in the pit area. Unfortunate for Jason Burke. No doubt he will be a little bit darkest 2 a.m. in that race car. So unfortunately, cars got a little bit antsy on the start there. Some cars wanting to go. Obviously some cars as well waiting for the green lights. So we will line them up one more time and we will get set to go once more. So we'll try and get a start in for tonight's last chance qualifier. Cars now lining up. Yellow lights are out. Looks like Phil Saunders has been penalised 2 positions for that start. So unfortunately did not go on that start there. So Darren Loughnan, sorry. Trying to get it all right. Corey Borden now back in position number 2. So we're going to get a start this time by race fans. Darren Loughnan, Corey Borden, Phil Saunders, Ryan Denton. We are green. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go, and down the back straight away. Loughnan, your race leader. Here comes Corey Borden though in car number 7. We know that car is going to be quick. He wants to make the A main. Heading down the back straight away this time into turn number 3 and 4. Borden is your race leader. 31 car of Darren Loughnan. Now under pressure from Corey Borden. Side by side down the back straight away we go. Into turn number 3 and 4. Borden takes the race lead with a slide job in turn 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go as Loughnan fights back. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Loughnan with return slide job in turn 1 and 2. Corey Borden though gets the power down in the race car, takes a race lead in turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go this time by with 7 laps to go here in tonight's B main. Through turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by Corey Borden. Now with 6 laps to run. here in tonight's B main. Last chance to get into tonight's big dance. So we're going to try and see if this works. No, doesn't look okay. Fair enough. So Corey Borden is your race leader through turn number 3 and 4 and down the main straight away this time with 3 laps to go. Here in tonight's B main, Darren Loughnan back there in position number 2. Borden battling now with lap traffic through turn 3 and 4. Corey Borden gets a little bit crossed up there with a lap car. And now Darren Loughnan closes back in on the 7 into turn number 3 and 4. Borden now trying to tackle the slick surfaces of the Knoxville Raceway. We are yellow. Caution is on the speedway. Unfortunately, looks like Kyle Clancy is the cause of the caution here in tonight's B main. So we will get set to line them up and get set to go once more. So a big thank you to everyone watching online here tonight. We will get set to line them up and go one more time here at Knoxville Raceway. So just let you know as well, race fans, you too can do this here on iRacing. If you have obviously a gaming computer or a gaming PC of some sort, you too can also compete in iRacing and do what we do on a weekly basis. There are many, many different categories of and forms of motorsport here on the iRacing.com service. Categories such as rallycross, speedway, obviously sprint cars, midgets, or speed cars as they're formerly known here in Australia. You got modified racing as well. There's sedan racing, GT3 and so forth. As we go back to green here on the dirt scene, here on iRacing.com. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go though, this time by Corey Borden is your race leader. We are yellow one more time. Tony Roffey, it is in the Winfield Racing Express. So unfortunately for Tony Roffey, we'll find out what happened with the 85 car. So it looks like may have just gotten a little bit tangled up there and did so with Phil Saunders, the 93 car. Unfortunately, not the way to end your night for Tony Roffey. So as we will get set to let them loose one more time here at Knoxville Raceway. So just reiterating, race fans, you too can do this. Obviously it is a US based game, and obviously a lot of the things will be charged in the US dollar. Obviously got to have a subscription as well on the iRacing.com service, and obviously download and purchase all your content, and obviously have a simulator of some sort, whether you just bolt a steering wheel and pedals to your computer desk, some drivers on here race in virtual reality like a VR headset or a 3-screen setup as well, so you too can do this here on iRacing.com. If you want to join in on the Asnd Sunday night racing, you too can join in. Just hop into the iRacing members page and search Australian Sunday Night Dirt. I would believe it should still be under. So as we are back to green as white flag. Okay, it's going to play this game with me tonight. So the checkered flag is out for the B main race fans. I'm sorry, we're just having a couple of issues at the moment. We're just going to jump to a quick ad break. We'll fix this up very quickly. We'll be right back. Race fans, apologies about that little delay there. We had to reboot the server. So as we are now up to what we call our pole shootout for tonight. First two cars out there were Justin Wright and Jason Hansen. Justin Wright currently the car to beat with a 16.471 second lap. As next two cars out on the speedway right now, driving car number 88, this is Cody Malley in car number 88, and James McKinnon out there in the beautifully always presented JPS number 4 car. So Cody Malley will bang in his first lap time with a 16.542. So Cody Malley, James McKinnon goes to the top of the table with a 16.367. And Cody Malley jumps to position number 2 with a 16.426. So it puts Justin Wright and Jason Hansen back to positions number 3 and 4 respectively. So James McKinnon about to head off the racetrack. Currently quick time so far with a 16.367. So the winner of this one, race fans, will start on the pole position for tonight's A main. So next two cars to come out onto the racetrack. So next car to come out onto the racetrack will be car number 33 for the Full Throttle Publishing Group. And also DeBrew Motorsports car number 33. This is Travis Parrott. Travis Parrott in car number 33, and following him in car number 8 for Styled Imagery will be Daniel Nickel. So Daniel Nickel in car number 8, Travis Parrott in car number 33. He'll kick over his first lap. And Parrott goes quick time with a 16.217. Travis Parrott is quick time, 16.217. Daniel Nickel goes to position number 5 with a 16.669. Travis Parrott goes even faster again with a 15.919. So Travis Parrott now the car to beat here in our pole shootout for tonight. And Daniel Nickel will jump to position number 2 with a 16.343. Well, race fans, that will do it. Your top 6 cars from the pole shootout here tonight as follows. So Travis Parrott and Daniel Nickel will start on the front row. James McKinnon and Cody Malley on row number 2. Justin Wright and Jason Hansen on row number 3. So as cars now will get set to make final setup adjustments to their race cars. And we will get set to unleash these cars for tonight's Sprint Car A main for the Asnd Evolution Series Retro Night here at Knoxville. So as we will get set to let them loose very soon here on iRacing Outlaws TV. We'll be back in just a couple of moments with your Sprint Car A main on the side of this. All right, race fans, welcome back to the show. It is now time for your main event here at Knoxville Raceway. Let's go through your starting field. From position number 24, driving car number 26, Kyle Clancy. Position number 23, driving car number 93, Phil Saunders. Position number 22, driving car number 21, Michael Locke. Position number 21, driving car number 84, Tristan Cornford. Position number 20, driving car number 15, Brett Sheehan. Position number 19, driving car number 9 for De Bruin Motorsports. That will be Gordon De Bruin. Position number 18, driving car number 21, Ryan Denton. Position number 17, driving car number 31, Darren Loughnan. Position number 16, driving car number 7, Corey Borden. Position number 15, driving car number 38, Bailey Hall. Position number 14, driving car number 12, Axel McKinnon. Position number 13, driving car number 96, Wade Benson. Position number 12, driving car number 77, David Harris. Position number 11, driving car number 19, Ross Cheatham. Position number 10, driving car number 23, Kane McCutcheon. Position number 9, driving car number 10, Eddie Scone. Position number 8, driving car 114, Jordan Rutledge. Position number 7, driving car number 2, Jeffrey James. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have your top 6 cars from tonight's pole shuffle, as cars will now get told to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports, race fans. Well, race fans, we thank you for coming out this evening and watching iRacing Outlaws TV for the Asnd Retro Night, the Evolution 360 Sprint Car Series here at Knoxville Raceway. Well, race fans, as drivers now look at assembling 4 wide, this is a sign of respect to you, the race fans, for tuning in this evening as we roll down the main straightaway. Please bang your hands together for your drivers here tonight. How cool. These drivers assembling 4 wide for you, the race fans. There is no better sight in world motorsport. As drivers now break formation down the back straightaway, we will get set to let them loose for 30 laps around here at the Knoxville Raceway. So, drivers just catching up to the iRacing.com official pace truck. So we will get set to let them loose. This time around the Speedway, race fans, let's get set to do battle here tonight at Knoxville Raceway. The Asnd 360 Evolution Series is about to go green here at Knoxville Raceway, here in the beautiful Knoxville, Iowa. Pace cars still rolling around the racetrack, cars assembling in proper starting positions. So, Cody Malley there on screen in the factory cane shocks. Trent Palmer Designs, number 88 car. Your front row is Travis Parrott and Daniel Nickel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to let them loose. We are going to go green this time by as we are set For the final time here tonight, race fans, we are set to go racing. Travis Parrott and Daniel Nicol on the front row. James McKinnon and Cody Malley on row number 2. Let's get dirty for 30 here at Knoxville Raceway. We're green. As we are green down the back, straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Justin Wright with an absolute monumental run down the back straight away. Right up to position number 2. We are caution yellow on the speedway. And all that work that Justin Wright just put in is now going to come undone as fireworks go off around the racetrack. We get set right now to let them loose. So race control, just having a quick chat with the drivers through one-way communication. So as we get set right now to form them up one more time, Justin Wright now up to position number 4 on the racetrack. Had a monumental run down the back straight away on the start as well. We will get set to let them loose one more time. Pace car lights should be getting set to go out here at Knoxville Raceway. So we will get set right now. Cars lining up single file. Little bit of hustling about some positions. So it looks like pace car still rolling around the racetrack at the moment. So we get set right now, race fans, to go green. Travis Parrott jumps on the fun pedal. We are back to racing here at Knoxville Raceway. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Justin Wright on the bottom side of the racetrack, looking for third right now over Cody Malley. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Justin Wright now up to second on the racetrack. I'm sorry, he's up to third on the racetrack. Looking right now for further positions. He's got James McKinnon to his outside. So Justin Wright is actually battling for the race lead. James McKinnon was your race leader. Justin Wright to his inside now, goes for the race lead out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway we go to turn number 1 and 2. Wright slides up the racetrack. Nearly contact there between Wright and James McKinnon. Into turn number 3 and 4. McKinnon had to jump on the brakes big time in turn 1 and 2 that time. Down the main straightaway we go into turn number 1 and 2. Justin Wright up on the cushion in turn 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway we go. Into turn number 3 and 4. This time by Justin Wright is your race leader. James McKinnon back there in position number 2. Daniel Nicol in the top 3. Cody Malley in the top 4. Then you're back to Jeffrey James, David Harris, Jordan Rutledge, Jason Hanson, Eddie Scone, and Bailey Hall to round out your top 10. So Justin Wright through turn number 1 and 2, heading down the back straight away. McKinnon back there in the top 2. Let's take a look further down the back of the pack at the moment. Cody Malley currently battling for third right now with Daniel Nichols. They go side by side down the main straight away. Cody Malley has third now into turn number 1 and 2. Harris back there in position number 5 in car 77. Jeff James is back there as well. As we look back through the field just a little bit, there's Darren Loughnan coming up through the field in car number 31. Up already 7 positions. Brett Sheehan is up 9. Gordon De Bruin as well coming through the field in car number 9. But Justin Wright is absolutely on a mission here tonight, race fans. Through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, we have 19 laps to go. Into turn number 1 and 2, McKinnon on the top side takes the race lead back down the back straight away. Into turn number 3 and 4, we got a good battle on for the race lead. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by, down the main straight away, Justin Wright nearly pulls even with James McKinnon into turn number 1 and 2. Nearly a slide job, didn't go for it though in turn 1 and 2. Wright holds the bottom side of the racetrack in turn number 1 and 2 and also does the same in turn 3 and 4. Puts the power down in the race car. McKinnon up on the cushion in turn 1 and 2. Unsettling the race car big time. Powers around the outside though. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by, as Justin Wright is in hot pursuit of the number 4 car of James McKinnon heading down the back straight away. There is now a lap car between first and second. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by, down the main straight away we go. Cody Malley still back there in position number 3. The gap though is way back. So Cody Malley 5 seconds behind your race leaders through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, as the race leader is on the top side in turn 1 and 2, as position number 3 has just crossed the start line. Through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, down the main straight away, James McKinnon is quick here tonight. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go, down the back straight away. McKinnon gets balked by Travis Parrott, as Justin Wright goes to the bottom side of the racetrack, picks up the front end of the race car though. Into turn 1 and 2. Wright now slides up the racetrack, goes to the top side of the racetrack. Parrott slides up in front of your race leader now. James McKinnon, he's got some work to do in this JPS 4 car. Through turn 1 and 2. Oh, Parrott unsettled the race car on the top side of the speedway. Through turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by. And right now this lap car is helping Justin Wright negotiate lap traffic. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away this time with 10 laps to go. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by, race fans. Justin Wright is knocking on the rear door for the race lead. McKinnon, though, tries to get round Travis Parrott. Down the back straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4. McKinnon on the top side of the racetrack, though. Travis Parrott's got a fast race car underneath him. Oh, no, Laughlin upside down big time in turn 1 and 2, where caution yellow is on the speedway. And oh my God. That was a bit of a unsettlement there for Darren Loughnan. So we'll have a quick look at what happened there with the number 31 car. I think this might be after the crash. We'll rewind though. So there it is in turn 1 and 2. Parrott slides up the racetrack. And Loughnan was already there as well. Just caught the left rear tyre. And up and over goes the 31 car of Darren Loughnan. And lands it back on all fours as well. Good job, Darren. As we'll come back to live pictures right now here at Knoxville Raceway. Justin Wright has been on a mission in car number 78. What's he got left in the think tank? So we know James McKinnon is the race leader. For some reason now, a lap car in front of the field. So as we get set right now for a restart here at Knoxville Raceway, set to go back to green right now. As Justin Wright goes to the bottom side of the speedway, down the back straight away. Oh, McKinnon into the wall on the back chute. Cody Malley's just run up the behind of him as well. We got cars all over the racetrack. Yellow flag. He's back out. And oh no. That is not what you want here tonight, race fans. Cody Malley involved in that one as well. Hopefully no major damage on the 88 car. So now that will put Justin Wright in the race lead. The NLRA Majula C Speed Shop. King Race Designs, number 78 car. Also got Luke Johnson Racing on board that machine. So this will be pretty cool for Justin Wright. If he gets the job done, he's still got 7 laps to do it in. So I'm pretty sure that the 33 car of Travis Parrott is actually a lap car. So we'll see what happens here on the restart here for tonight's Sprint Car A main. Still got 7 laps to go. So this time by race fans, we're going to go green out of turn number 4. Justin Wright jumps back on the fun pedals. We go back down to turn number 1 and 2. Wright looks to the inside of the lap car of Travis Parrott. Down the back straight away, we go into turn number 3 and 4 this time by Justin Wright. Takes the race lead. Into turn number 3 and 4 and down the main straight away we go. Into turn number 1 and 2. Right on the bottom side of the speedway with 5 laps remaining. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by and down the main straight away now with 4 to go. Justin Wright Through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back, straight away we go. Into corners number 3 and 4 this time. How good, race fans. 78 car is on point right now here in tonight's Sprint Car A-Main. Through turn number 1 and 2 with 3 laps to go. Down the back, straight away, Parrots in the wall in the back stretch. Into turn number 3 and 4 and down the main straight away. Cody Malley still back there in position number 3. Travis Parrott trying to have a good run on the top side of the speedway. Now, I'm not actually sure. I think he's actually on the lead lap, and he's actually running second. So I'm not actually sure whether it was actually a lap down, because I'm pretty sure McKinnon was the race leader at one stage. So as we are down the back straight away for the final time here in tonight's Sprint Car A-Main through turn number 3 and 4, race fans. And it will be Justin Wright getting the job done. Here in tonight's A-Main, second on the charts will go to Travis Parrott, third to Jordan Rutledge, fourth to Cody Malley, fifth to Bailey Hall, and sixth to Brett Sheehan. Good job to Justin Wright here in car number 78. He's going to park it up on the dais. Here at Knoxville Raceway. Well done to Justin Wright. We'll have a look at your full field rundown though. Here for tonight's A-Main results. So there it is. Justin Wright, Travis Parrott, Jordan Rutledge, Cody Malley, Bailey Hall. Then you're back to Brett Sheehan, Gordon De Bruin, your top 7 cars. You're back to Jason Hanson, Ryan Denton, Ross Cheatham, Tony Mesimore, Darren Loughnan, James McKinnon. Then you go back to Daniel Nicol, David Harris, Jeffrey James, Wade Benson, and Corey Borden to round out your 18-car field. Well, race fans, we'll have a chat with your top 3 here tonight. So it looks like we have your first and third place getter, just waiting on second to roll in. However, we'll have a quick chat with your third place getter here tonight. How about a race fans? Home in position number 3, driving car 114, Jordan Rutledge. Geordie, mate, good job here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway. This track was pretty tricky, mate. You had to work for that one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just running that bottom there, trying to stay calm and not shake the wheel too much. It was a bit rough there for a little bit. But yeah, no, it was good. Just like to thank Rutledge Brothers Racing, Harman Designs, Styled Imagery, Fergus Motorsports, Bees Decals, Ace Auditing, Renegade Race Fuels, and Michael Holmes Racing, and all the boys helping me out, getting better every day.
Mate, let's talk about this racetrack for a minute. Obviously, she was a bit bumpy on the top side there, but obviously we know here at Knoxville that top side now plays a massive part here at Knoxville, obviously with how rough it gets up there and unsettles one of these sprint cars big time.
Oh yeah, it does. That's what I personally don't like running the top. I know most time usually it is the faster line. But yeah, I do struggle with it, but that's why I just decided, just a bit of break and go down to the lower side there, and put me on the podium. So pretty happy with that.
Mate, awesome job here tonight. You've already thanked all the sponsors, mate, and mate, good job here tonight. We'll hopefully see you back next time, mate. Good job here tonight. Well done.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much.
So there it is, Jordan Rutledge home in position number 2 here tonight. Well, race fans, we are cool to catch up with this guy. Home in second place here tonight, driving car number 33 is none other than Mr. Cool, Travis Parrott. Travis, mate, good job on the second place here tonight, mate. Obviously pretty cool for you and your team.
Yeah, no, it was nice to be running up front and all that. I said a few laps to go there. I pretty much almost rolled the thing, so didn't really help, but we got pretty close on the last lap there. Another lap would have been nice, but to lead most of it, can't really complain too much.
Mate, awesome job here tonight by your team here, mate. Obviously, let's talk about this racetrack. Obviously, like you said, you nearly tipped it over there at one stage late in the race. But obviously, as I was just saying to Jordan just before, this top side of the speedway here at Knoxville, mate, ever since the sprint car update and obviously the track updates as well, we've seen here on iRacing, the top side of the speedway here at Knoxville is gnarly.
Yeah, it was sketchy enough, before the update, and it's just a little bit better now. But yeah, it's still learning that fine line between going at it hard and rolling it, and trying to keep a nice race together. So makes it tough, a little bit tough, when you're leading, not knowing how hard to push it. So yeah, it's a gnarly track when it gets like this.
Mate, take the time, thank all the sponsors and thank all the boys in Discord, mate. I'm pretty sure you've got some cool people to thank.
Yeah, thanks to Tony Loxley and Full Throttle Publishing for jumping on, Cam to Fitness, Harmon Designs for whipping us and as a team up, these Danny Lasowski Beefbackers Roth Motorsport cars for Retro Round, Cam to Fitness, and my own company, Travis the Carpet Man. So thanks to these guys and everyone in the team.
Well, there it is, race fans. How cool to have this guy up on the podium here tonight. Travis Parrott home in second place here tonight. Well done, mate, and hopefully we'll see you back next time. Well done.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you.
So there it is, Travis Parrott home in second place here tonight. Well, race fans, I'm pretty sure this guy's going to have a massive smile on his face. How about it, race fans? Had a monumental run here tonight. Driving car number 78 for NLRA, Modula C Speed Shop, and Ultimate Dirt TV. Driving car number 78 here tonight. How about it, race fans? For Justin Wright. Righty,
Thank
mate,
you.
good job. Good job. Obviously, mate, that's a pretty cool win for your team here, mate. That's pretty monumental, and what a way to run here tonight.
Yeah, car was great all night. Yeah, just really lucky with how the car was tonight. Great setup from the guys at CFM Esports and Modula C Speed Shop. Yeah, great setup, and yeah, car was absolutely awesome.
Mate, at one stage early in the A main, we saw you absolutely just rip it down the back straight away, mate. Obviously, you must have found some nice little moisture or tacky stuff down the bottom side.
Yeah, sort of found that bit of moisture down there, and rocketed me towards the front, and picked up the win tonight.
Mate, good job by you and your team here tonight, mate. Obviously, let's talk about this racetrack, mate. Obviously, at one stage late in the race there, you were right on the binders big time when all those lap cars, and you had McKinnon and Parrott in there as well, and you had to jump on the brakes big time there at one stage late in the race, mate. Just talk about that. That top side of the racetrack, she was gnarly, mate, with the run up there.
Yeah, like normally it's that berm, it's really gnarly, and I got a bit lucky, and just managed to sort it out, and
Mate,
make the car a bit faster.
Good job here tonight, mate. Thank all the sponsors. Take the time. Thank all the boys, mate, in Discord.
Just like to thank Team NLRA Australia, Modula C Speed Shop, UDTV, King Racing Design, CFM Esports, Luke Johnson Racing, and the boys in Discord. They were coaching me all night, and just my personal sponsors, just Coab Industries. Even though they aren't on the car, they are a very supportive family. Yeah.
Mate, awesome job here tonight, mate. Hopefully we'll see you back next time, mate, and good job.
Thank you very much.
So there it is, Justin Wright, your race winner here tonight, race fans. Very few words from J-Dub. Well, race fans, this will bring us to a close here from the Knoxville Raceway here tonight, here in Knoxville, Iowa. We hope everyone enjoyed all the action. Thank you to everyone that tuned in online here tonight. If you want to watch it back, the stream will be up on the Facebook page in the next few minutes. So if you guys want to go back and watch that, you're more than welcome to. And also tune in to all the other streams as well live here on iRacing Outlaws TV. We'll see you guys next time. And my name is Matt Bailey. We'll see you guys next week, next Sunday for the another round of the JSI Racing Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Stampede Series. Good night.